At this point, you guys probably know that Geno's in this Fortnite season, Chapter 4. But why is the question, or even how? If you've kept up with my videos covering the Fortnite Marvel Zero War comics, man, you know that this guy here, this ageless skin, I know it reads as the ageless. When you choose it out of your locker, this is most definitely Geno. There's no doubt about it. There we go. Got a couple bots out of the way. If you've been keeping up with my videos covering the Fortnite Marvel Zero War comics, you know that Geno and his daughter, the Imagine, were actually discorporated throughout the entire Omniverse at the end of the last book. I believe it was book 5. Come on, Joker. Gotcha. The reason why is because they had touched the 0 point. The Imagine sacrificed herself to ensure victory against Geno's malicious plans, and therefore they both ended up falling into the 0 point and discorporating throughout the entire Omniverse. However, at the end of that book, it read the end for now, but it showed multiple frames of different pieces of Geno coming back together, and his face was formed in the last frame, meaning that this wasn't entirely his end. This wasn't how he was going to go out. What I'm thinking is the reason he's back, he was able to put himself back together, is one, he's highly intelligent. He's mastered genetic perfection, so he's basically immortal. So it doesn't seem like there's anything that could stop him from getting what he wants. That being said, though, at the beginning of this season, there was an event, a trailer rather. We see that Paradigm's using what's called zero fusion, and she's able to bring different pieces of the island together and form the island that we have now. What I'm thinking is, even though Geno was discorporated throughout the entire Omniverse, there was still some way that he had incorporated himself into multiple parts of the Omniverse and somehow pieced himself together with each piece of the island that was borrowed to create this one. Maybe that was his plan all along. Maybe it was by sheer coincidence. Either way, it worked out for him. And he's young again, so there's that genetic perfection again at work. It's not by coincidence that he's here, though. I kind of stumbled upon it while I was doing the Oathbound challenges. On one of the challenges, you set up this equipment, and on the roof of the building that the equipment is set up at, you can see that there's a table with documents scattered across it, and it shows what looks to be like a rift gate. So there's a device that he's working on, and I'm guessing that's exactly what it's called, a rift gate. And I assume he's gonna use it to be able to travel to different dimensions whenever he wants to. That was the end goal with the Imagine Order anyways, to be able to use the 0 point to travel to different dimensions that they wanted to and try and use them to their benefit. Whether it was accumulate their resources or recruit people, there's some type of master plan at work here. We have yet to see exactly what that plan is. I'm gonna get the flame bow real quick. Gotta lead a little. Yeah, get out of here, Great Griffin. Oh, I forgot about that perk, dude. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Seems as though he might have led the Foundation to believe that we were victorious with the Resistance and we had overcome his entire existence as a threat. But I think he was just kind of gaslighting him there and making him feel like he won. You know, we defeated the big bad boss. Yay. But did we really? Not entirely, because he's sitting right here. I'm playing him. I'm his character right now. With those Oathbound quests, it seems as though he's got a couple people working with him as well. Even if you go to the Citadel, like, that's his domain. He's the boss there with the shockwave hammer. Oh, well, it's almost like he's been here for a while, right? Because he's got shrines, he's got statues of himself. So here we are, enjoying the new Fortnite season, feeling no threats except for trying to get that victory royale and add to our crown count, when the threat is staring us right in the face during the season. Like, no one has any idea about this. No one's talking about it. There really isn't anything in regards to the lore unless you do the challenges. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to fill you guys in on all of the lore right here. So if you enjoy this type of content, make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you guys never miss anything, all right? This does make me wonder, though, if Geno was discorporated, right? He was scattered throughout the entire Omniverse, and so was the Imagine. So with him not dying and being able to come back onto this part of the island, does that mean that there's hope for the Imagine to come back? I believe so, because The Imagined and the Order are both sisters, and their father is this guy right here you see in front of you, Geno. He tried to craft them to perfection, and when he wasn't satisfied, he made snapshots or clones of them, pretty much replaced them. But they are the originals. They also have immense power and extremely high intellect. There's not a doubt in my mind that Imagine could be alive somewhere, but there's no real confirmation of that being an actuality. So I'm curious to see if she'll end up making a return in future comic books, or if it'll be a one-off and she kind of stands alone and tries to find her way back to this island somehow. But I do believe that she'll make a return somehow. She's not dead. With all this information, it makes me feel as though not only was our last victory a facade, but the fight has only just begun. It's far from over for Geno to try and stop his reign of terror and consuming the 0 point in whichever way he decides he wants to. I do believe it's going to get way worse before it gets better, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Whatever it is, I don't think any of us will be ready for it. I really am hoping, though, that we get some more comic book issues to kind of explain the lore a little bit, because I know there are a lot of people who don't do the challenges, which is fine, because then I can make videos for you guys to explain all this stuff. I really enjoy doing that, so thanks for watching these videos. But it would be cool to have something tangible to be able to speak to the storyline. Die! Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Nice, dude, let's go. Oh, there's another guy here? Ouch! There we go. That was kind of a struggle. I don't know why I struggled on that one. I think it's sick they actually put Geno in the game as a playable character, though, because we heard so much about him. If you read the comics, his name was in there. Comics are riddled with his name. But it is cool that we have Geno as a playable character, like a playable skin that we can use now, because it was crazy seeing, you know, leaks and stuff and seeing his name everywhere, but not really being able to put a face to him. All right, last guy.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
That's the key. He's hurt. I see you, bro. I don't think he has any heals. He traded me. Oh, I won, dude. I thought I died. Let's go. Geno, the master of genetic perfection and high intellect, is here, man. I'm curious what you guys think, though. Let me know how you guys feel about Geno being in the game and what you think his master plan is with the Rift Gate. I'd love to hear your input. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.